We got a lot to look at today, man. What's the play? That's what we're gonna figure out. That's what we're gonna figure out. So you came to the right live. You came to the right video. If you're trying to figure out what are we going to trade for tomorrow, what's some good swing trades for this week, you're in the perfect spot. I mean, there is no better spot on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. There's no better spot. But first, we gotta run the likes up. We gotta at least follow this account, subscribe, like this video, do everything like that, and then we'll get into the good stuff. There was for sure some free bread played. All right, let's run the likes up. Let's get to at least 1,000 likes before we really get started. There's a decent amount we need to talk about today, but really the main thing you need to be focusing on, and the main idea of everything that's going on right now, this dip, you want to make sure you're buying the dip. Rather that's Bitcoin, rather that's, SPY, rather that's the Qs, whatever it is, because you best believe we're going to go up. And I've been preaching this. We're going to be going up, okay? Well, that's just what's going to be happening. We're not going to make a new low. Not right now anyways. We should have a very good summer. We should have, a very good August, September, and then, we'll probably get like a little, we'll probably get a little crash. Right now is the time you want to be paying attention because there's massive money to be made inside of the stock market, inside of crypto, etc. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be getting down to business. Okay. We're going to be getting down to business. So if you look at the NASDAQ right now, this is the main thing I want to pay attention to, the NASDAQ, because not much is going on with the fear and greed index. Obviously, we're in greed. Obviously, there's a bunch of earnings that are coming up as well that we need to be paying attention to that will decide whether we're going to be pushing more upwards or rather we're going to be going downwards. So you have Meta, you have Roku, you have Visa, Google, Alphabet, Microsoft, McDonald's. You have a lot going on. You got MasterCard, CVX, Exxon, etc., Amazon, Intel, Snap, Pinterest. There's a lot of earnings going on, okay? So whatever happens this week and next week, because Apple is next week, that should determine where we are headed for probably the next couple weeks or so. But it doesn't matter where we're headed, okay? Rather we're going down, rather we're going up, you should be buying because we're going to continue. Like I've been telling you guys since we were back here in December, telling you to buy the dip, telling you to get this W-type pattern that you need to be paying attention to. So for the NASDAQ, the main thing that I want to happen is for us to get a 50% retracement from where we are right now. So if you're looking right here, I think we are going to get a retest of this level, put some fear inside the market, etc., and that'll be perfect. Okay, that'll literally be perfect. But you don't want to get too bearish because, like I said, we're going to continue to go up. So use this time to dollar cost average into whatever you want. I'm going to be talking about a couple that I think are great. But yeah, I'm expecting the NASDAQ to retest this 50% retracement level, and that'll put you at the perfect bounce level for the 21 EMA where we bounced from last time anyways. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting, us to get to this 50% retracement and to this 21 EMA. And then continue to push more up. That'd be the perfect bounce area, okay? 50% retracement, and that's not even too crazy. We had a 50% retracement when back in the January low. You guys remember we had this 50% retracement right here, okay? So the next 50% retracement would literally put it right here, and that would be perfect. That's actually what I'm expecting. That'd be the most perfect scenario because then we have an obvious bounce opportunity to where we can get into some easy swing trades, okay? Some easy swing trades. But what else did I want to say? The reason why it's very bullish, the reason why the market is so bullish right now, you have to make sure you're paying attention to this EMA crossover right here, okay? We had the 8 EMA crossover, the 21 EMA on a weekly time frame. This is very bullish. This has not happened since we've been dumping, okay? So until we get the 8 EMA crossing back below the 21 EMA, then you could start thinking going short, but only until then, okay? There's no reason to be thinking about going short, especially when you have this bullish EMA crossover. The last time this happened was COVID, okay? Last time this happened was COVID, and then you got the sell signal up here, all right? So these weekly EMA crossovers are very, very important. Somebody said SPY 330, bro. SPY's not going. Not. You probably gotta wait. But yeah, so that's the main thing. I want to see a 50% retracement. That's what I'm paying attention to on the NASDAQ. I hope I broke that down for you guys pretty good. But like I said, this is going to continue to go up. Okay, it's going to continue to go up. But what you should expect is something like this. And I'm gonna draw this out because I kind of already, it's gonna form another cup and handle. You guys remember me talking about that cup and handle back here? Some of you guys remember, you know, back in February, and when we were going down and everybody was getting all scared, I was telling you to buy in the Discord, and we were just dollar cost averaging, getting in the calls, etc. And we ended up making a lot of money off this cup and handle. So SPY is still getting or the Qs is still getting a 350, and I anticipate this cup and handle to play out. I think we do retest the bottom, come back up, and then, you know, do our thing again. But yeah, this is what I'm seeing, and this is what is going to. All right, we're gonna look at a few plays, and then we are going to get up out of here. I don't want to hold you guys up for too long today. We're just gonna talk about a few plays that I do like and that don't really you know, that look good, you know, that look good at the end of it. All right. So the main stock that I want to pay attention to is Disney. Disney is sitting in a consolidation period. I would not short this until it gets below $97. It has earnings May 10th. So it still is in a very good setup, so where you don't have to worry about earnings. And I think this is one of the more free bread plays that you can look at inside the market. I mean, if you even scroll back, like some of you guys want the market to continue to go lower and lower and lower. But what you got to realize, you're literally getting Disney at COVID prices, okay? When the theme parks are shutting down. So Disney looks very good. And once it starts breaking out from, you know, 112, the measure move is to 150. We've seen the same setup. Oh my, this is, it just doesn't get any more beautiful than Disney, okay? It really doesn't. Calls obviously, you know, if you want a good entry, you wait for it to come to this bounce area around $97, because that'll give you a good risk to reward, to where all you got to do is stop out once it gets below $97, okay? But, you know, for this to actually break out, it needs above 102, 103, where it keeps rejecting. It's been rejecting for an entire month and a half, okay? You see right here, March 6th, April 12th, it rejected again April 19th. And the thing about Disney is it keeps making these lower highs like you're seeing right here. So if you do want to be massively bullish, on Disney, you need it to break out from these lower highs, and that'll be above 160. That's a good time to take calls, in my opinion, above 100. Okay, but it is forming. Look at, even on a smaller time frame, like, it's giving you perfect entries. Looks great. Curling, I like it. Now I would take calls above 160, but it looks good. Would it be a good to buy for long term? Disney is one of the perfect ones you can buy for long term right now. This is when you want to be buying, when there's so much fear in the market, so many people thinking we're going to continue to go lower, etc. TikTok right now, I think, has me shadow banned. They definitely got me shadow banned, but I don't even care. I'm gonna present to the people that are in here another amazing opportunity for you is MSTR. This pulled back. We were buying in at 207, and I'm literally going to buy more very, very soon. Very soon. I want to buy on May 1st, but, you know, when you get this good of a price, you have to pull the trigger. We were buying at 207 when it dipped back here, and then it went to 343. We bought at 207 and went to 343. And now it pulled back to 285. Do you not think I'm about to get some more? Do you not think I'm gonna get some more? Why? Because it's in the same situation where we talked about the EMA crossover right here. The only time to be bearish on this is if it does get an EMA crossover, the 8 below the 21 again, like it had on this massive dump that you see right here. But MSTR, this is going to get to $3,000 per share, and it's giving you the perfect opportunity to buy some right here. And rather you do, rather you don't, I'm gonna make money regardless. But I just want to put this on you guys' radar. Disney too woke for me. No thanks. Hey, man, I'm not about woke. I'm not about, you know, nothing, man. If it's going to make me money, it's going to make me money. I could care less what Disney is talking about, man. I really could care less. But for I'm going to take this off. But for Tesla, so you guys want to look at Tesla, we'll take a look at Tesla. Tesla is bull diverging super, super hard. Let me bring this up. Some of you guys don't know what bull divergence is. It's bull diverging right here. So for me to want to go short, I just can't go short right here when it's making these lower lows, but it has these lower highs like you're seeing right here. So to go short right here, yes, it's coming, you know, up to the 21 EMA, which it has been rejecting pretty clearly this entire time since it's been dropping. But I think Tesla could have a reversal coming up pretty soon. You even have it on the 4-hour happening. So if you're asking me, I think Tesla can get a bounce back to 169. I definitely wouldn't short until it trades back below where you see it right here, okay? Until it can literally get back below 158, there's no way I'd be looking to short Tesla right here when it has bull divergence on the 4-hour and the hourly. No way. So look for it to come back up here, retest around here, and then see what it can do, because it has been rejecting this supply. But there's no way I would short this. There's no way. Not right here. Like you missed the obvious short opportunity when we were talking about it up here when it kept rejecting this demand. What were we talking about this like last week? Last week we were talking about the Tesla puts, right here, and then it just kept dipping, and now it's bull diverging. I can see this getting back up to 169, and I actually like this play. So whoever said this, I actually like it. I like it. The only time I go short is if it starts trading back below 150. All right. But these are the zones you want to be paying attention to. Like we already these are the zones you want to pay attention to, see what it's doing at this 169, 167 level, and then if it does break above there, then you have a clear push back to 177. Okay. And me personally, I think Tesla's very, very bullish. If you guys seen what Kathy Woods was talking about, let's actually look at what Kathy Woods is buying. Kathy Woods says it's about to get to $5 trillion market cap, and I believe her. She says, yeah, it's getting to $5 trillion market cap. Now, did she buy any Tesla? No, she didn't buy any Tesla, but she is buying Roku. She's buying a lot of Roku. She sold some Shopify, and she's buying a whole lot of Roblox. All right, so that's what I think about Tesla. Tesla looks bullish to me. I think you get a retest to 168, 167, and then if it does break above there, the next supply you want to be looking for is 170. I work for this overvalued rat, but I'll short and long Disney any day. Options or equities? We talk about both. Amazon. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon has earnings. But you guys remember, this was literally on the Twitter watch list last week. Last week it was on the Twitter watch list. I gave this to you for free. This is the 416 to 421 Disney calls, and then Amazon calls above 103, and these cooked up a whole lot. Okay, so if you ask me, Disney's definitely cooked up. It went above the 103, which was the level I was watching. But Amazon to me is still very bullish. It just has earnings. It just has earnings, so it's like you kind of want to be a little bit more patient. But Amazon has, to me, it has a lot of room inside of the tank. Ever since it had this bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, some of you guys, man, do not understand how bullish this candle really was. But even if you look at Amazon, it literally is having this EMA crossover. This is the first time it's having this since it's been falling way down here. But this was a bearish EMA crossover right here. You guys, this was in 2021. It had a bearish EMA crossover right here, and then it never got back above. You see, this is the 21, this is the 8. It literally it tried right here. It really did, but it ended up not crossing over. It fell back down, but you're getting a clear crossover right here. So if you ask me, Amazon is bullish. Amazon is very bullish, and a lot of this stuff is bullish. What you're seeing right now is the beginning of a disbelief type rally. Like, a lot of people don't believe this rally is going to happen. Let me show you guys something. A lot of people don't believe this rally is going to happen, etc., which is fine. Like, I could care less. I'm dollar cost averaging. We got into Square calls today. We got into Disney calls today, and we all did great. These are going for $67 per. Now they're going for $105 per. Got into Square calls. These cooked up a whole lot. We had some people making a lot of bread. But let me show you guys where we just might be. Like, we're right here. This rally will fail like the other, and that's fine. If you believe the rally will fail like the others, do what you got to do. But what you have to realize is the market could care less. The market makers could care less what the majority of people think, and the majority of people think the market is gonna, which I just don't believe. And these are the perfect prices. These are the perfect prices. Amazon was trading right here back before COVID. Do you not think there's more money inside of the system right now? Like, do you think the money just disappeared like when we started dropping right here? Or do you think the money disappeared? Do you not think people are in a better financial situation than they were before 2019? 2020 gave people bans. 2021 gave people bans. 2022, this was a fake. You guys will realize soon enough, man. You'll realize soon enough, and I'm gonna be the first one on here telling you, like, yeah, bro. I'm gonna have a money spread on my arm. I'm gonna just start taking pictures with money spreads. But yeah, Amazon's having this EMA crossover right here. It's very bullish. It has earnings this week though. But whatever happens with earnings, if it goes down, I'm going to buy the dip. If it goes up, we kind of knew that. No matter what's happening, no matter what's going to happen, whether it goes down, whether it go up, it's going to go up. If it goes up, that's what it's going to do anyways. If it goes down, you buy the dip. Buy the dip. And we'll be on here talking about it. Don't worry. But I'm not going to go too much in depth about, what's happening with Amazon on smaller time frames. Obviously, you could have caught this intraday bounce right here where it went to clear demand at this 105 and then it bounced all the way back to 106. You could have easily caught that. But yeah, it has earnings. No point of really looking too much inside like the hourly, 4 hour, etc. I like looking at the weekly. I'm not looking at AL. Sorry, I'm just not. But yeah, I don't think there's too much to really get into today. I really don't. I really don't think there's too much to get into today. Obviously, we have Apple going crazy, and I was bullish on Apple before anybody. We have Apple going crazy. BA obviously has earnings as well. But yeah, Apple. Yeah. What did I say? UAL. I'm actually looking at UAL calls. This is a bounce that I love right here. This is a bounce that I absolutely love. Is this a 50% retracement? Let's see. Let's see if this is a 50% retracement, because if so, you guys know passport demand is at literally an all-time high right now. It beats out every single year we've ever had. This year right now, we've had an all-time high in passport application. Okay? So UAL literally has a 50% retracement. This is where I'm going to be getting it. Probably like September. But this is easy bread. And if you guys remember me telling you about it, back when it was over here and you were able to catch the run up. I think it's gonna run up again. Looks very good. It doesn't get any better than this. I've seen this, and it has an easy risk to reward to where all you got to do is stop out below the wick. Oh, yeah. This is easy bread right here. Easy bread. All you got to do is stop out right here, bro. Love it. Obviously, I'm about to get into some UAL. Obviously, this one looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. Now, would I want some divergence, some bullish divergence? Yeah, but to me, this looks like a falling wedge, or in a channel. I would say it's in a channel, but it does have 50% retracement. And to me, September calls on something at a discount like UAL, it doesn't get any better. Love it. And I think all travel is going to continue to go up. It's definitely a lot of play. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mess with penny stocks like that. If I'm messing with a penny stock, I might as well mess with crypto. Like, I would rather do like BIDU is absolutely garbage. I thought it would bounce right here. Definitely did not bounce right here. But it is coming into another demand. Like, there's so much demand on BIDU, and for me, like, I can't be too bearish on China because I know China is very bullish. You just can't try to time China. Like, you have to buy some long distance calls on China. You have to. But in terms of like trying to, it hasn't hit its 50% retracement either. Like, BIDU flies so much. I would wait for it to get to 118, maybe 117 before I do start pulling the trigger on BIDU calls for like longer term, like October's or something, because I do think BIDU is definitely bullish and China is very bullish overall. But yeah, BIDU is falling so hard. You don't want to try to catch this falling knife. You want to wait for a clear reversal. I don't see any divergence, or I do, like, there is some bullish divergence forming now on the 4 hour. So it looks like it's gearing. It looks like to me that it's gearing up to do a type of reversal. Get into the 50% retracement, and it has some confluence with the RSI bullish divergence. Let's check out the hour. Yeah, even the hourly as well. So this could definitely be a good bounce area for it. I could see that happening because it hasn't had bullish divergence. Yeah, it hasn't had bullish divergence. This has been falling. So I kind of like it. 50% retracement. Obviously I would want to get it at 118, 117. That'll complete the retracement. But to me, it looks good. It looked good. I'm bullish on China. Let's look at the Hang Seng. Now that you said that, let's look at Hang Seng. But like I said, for BIDU, anything can happen. Yeah, China stocks are being weird right now, and I think that's just because like we know what's about to happen. There's no reason to be short on China, and it's like, this is Hang Seng, okay? So the Hang Seng is coming back into demand, like you see right here. So it blasted out of demand, came to supply, rejected supply, and now it's about to come. Now it's back in demand. So the only way I would be back bearish on China is if it does break below this structure that you see right here. It breaks back below 19,000, and that'd be crazy in my opinion. I don't see that happening, but anything's possible. It completed a 50% retracement, and I think China is actually gearing up to do something crazy. I think it's more bullish than bearish, and me personally, I can't short China. I'm not shorting China. The leader of the BRICS, man, nah, I'm not. There's no way I'm shorting China. But for JD, this is trash. But you know, it is coming back into this October demand where it could double bottom. You know, this October demands, if some of you guys remember, this is when China literally started going absolutely nuclear back in October. That's when it bottomed, and it's sitting there right now. Like, I would do the risk to reward. I actually kind of do like JD calls right here, because the risk to reward is 100% there. It's 100% there. 100%. Like, it's there. It's there. I like it. I like this demand for China, or for JD. For JD. Now, if you want to be smart, you would definitely buy some September or something calls. You wouldn't buy like, you know, May. But JD shares, I don't know enough about JD to want to do shares, but it does just go up and to the right even before the, you know, and it was actually at a higher price in the pandemic. It was trading for over $40 before the pandemic happened. This is definitely a good support for it. This is a really good support for JD. Let's look at ARK. Let's look at ARK, and then I think this will be the last one. Like I said, there's not too much going on. I mean, we have so many earnings to where it's like, you know, anything can happen within the tech sector. Anything can happen within, you know, a lot of these bigger cap stocks like Google, Microsoft, etc. That will shift the market momentum, because these are these stocks are heavily weighted percentages of, you know, the Qs, the NASDAQ, S&P 500, you know. But for ARK, you know, nothing is happening with this. It's just consolidating. If you were to mess with this, you're really just guessing. I'm gonna be honest. You're really just guessing. It's consolidating, and, you know, nothing really happening for ARK crazy right now. It's sitting at its 50% retracement, which I love. I like equity on ARK more than I like kind of getting into like swing trades for it and day trading it, etc., because there's a lot of better movers. And if you look at what's been happening with ARK since, you know, this entire year, this is what's been happening with ARK right here. So equity, I like a lot more. I think this is a bargain. You're getting a better price than COVID. And a lot of, like, it blows my mind how a lot of people don't even realize that. Like, you're getting a better price than COVID. You know that, right? This is when you want to buy, and a lot of people are still waiting around, not trying to buy. We already went over Tesla. Google EMA's crossed and bounced off 200. Oh yeah, Google, we know what Google's about. We know what Google's about. The EMA crossover right here, there's no reason to be bearish until it crosses back below, because if, like, this is what I'm saying. This is what like not a lot of people understand. Like, you realize this is a very bullish EMA crossover. It hasn't happened since it fell way back here. It tried right here, nope, fell back down. It never had a crossover right now. So I mean, Google is definitely bullish, but like I said, it has earnings. It has a lot of bearish divergence actually happening on it too. So anything can happen, but rather it goes up, rather it goes down. What will happen in a month or two is gonna be back up. It's gonna be above 105. Okay, it's gonna be above 105. It's gonna continue to go higher and higher. Like, this is a bargain. You don't get any better like, bro. You buy on these big old pullbacks like you see right here. You buy on them. You dollar cost average, and then you keep buying, because Google, they own YouTube. Very MEDP. I'm not gonna look at for the stocks that have earnings. I'm not gonna look at you know, what they're doing on an hourly or 4 hour. Like, no, it has earnings. It has earnings. You know, I'm not about to do that. I'm not gonna waste my time like. But MEDP, dang, it's up $50 in after hours. It had earnings? It had earnings, so it's bullish. It's at all-time highs. How the hell is this? We're in a recession, but we got med space making all-time highs. This is what I mean. You buy on dips. You buy, especially with charts that look like this even before the pandemic. Easy, Brandon. Now you see that all-time highs, but, you know, you missed it. I missed it. I'm not gonna look at it. Now, of course, you don't want to mess with stocks like Lemonade, or, you know, like Upstart, or stocks that came out. Let me make this very clear. Stocks that came out after COVID. You want to be a little bit more cautious on them. But stocks that have been out for a very long time, Apple, Google, and they're giving you these massive pullbacks, yes, you want to be buying. Dash, you know, Dash is actually decent, but Lemonade, Upstart, yeah, the COVID stocks that IPO'd in 2021, yeah, bro, you probably want to be a little bit more careful on the. Excuse me. But anyways, I don't want to hold you guys over too much longer today. Like I said, there's a decent amount happening inside the market, but I'm letting you know right now. I've been live for so long. This isn't like a new concept that I've had. I've been bullish on Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin down here. Everybody's saying it was bullish. Everybody's saying it was bearish. So I knew it was bullish. And now I'm telling you, like, yes, you want to buy these dips. This is accumulation year. Like, you buy on dips. You wait for the people that are, you know, considered the sheep, and then you sell them your bags. The people that are going to be the sheep are the ones that are trying to, what's the media talking about? Is the media bullish yet? Oh, now it's time for me to buy because the media bullish. No, you buy when the media is bearish, and then you know, you sell when the media starts turning bullish. But a lot of people don't understand that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, man. I appreciate everybody that came in. Obviously, TikTok has me blacklisted. I don't even know, but I don't care. I'm a live stream to the people that came. I appreciate everybody that came. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next live, man. I've been live for 30 minutes. Big earnings week. Not much news really happening. But yeah, anyways.